KSAN, San Angelo's news channel. Forecast first, here's Chris Ramirez.
Sponsored by CC Roofing and Construction Company.
Good evening and thank you for watching KSAN News. We're tracking some thunderstorms to the south of San Angelo, mostly in Kimball County near Junction there. But as we go into the next, looking at that cold front that's coming through the area, Sterling City sitting at 67, still 84 degrees in Sonora. So that cold front is still making its way through the Concho Valley. Throughout the rest of the night, we can expect to still see some rain chances with much cooler temps, with temps in the low 60s with cloudy conditions for tomorrow with more rain chances as we head into Monday. I'll have more in your full weather forecast, which KSAN News at 10 starts now.
Coming up on KSAN Weekend News, local cyclists raise funds for the Multiple Sclerosis Society. Then a collapsed crane in Dallas has taken the life of one person and has injured half a dozen. And you'll hear from the Texas teens who are finding solutions to fight youth trafficking.
Now from San Angelo's news channel, this is your KSAN News at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Emily Elisha. The third annual Bike MS fundraiser was in full swing at Fiddle Strings this afternoon. A group of 15 local cyclists aim to raise $4,000 today for the Multiple Sclerosis Society. The fundraiser hosted at Fiddle Strings had live music and games. Food plates and t-shirts were for sale. On top of this effort, the local cyclists will participate in the Bike MS 150 Cactus and Crude Ride in July. They will ride from Midland to Lubbock to raise more funds to help find a cure for the debilitating disease.
My wife was diagnosed in 2000 with multiple sclerosis. I've been doing the ride since 2009. We've had the team about that time, and it's grown over the years. And we try to do at least one as a group every year. There are several MS 150 rides all over the country. Wherever you are, you can get involved in this. And ideally, someday it would mean a cure. That would be the greatest thing.
Last year, the Cactus and Crude Ride raised over $400,000. Yesterday, Shannon Medical Center's 2019 Children's Miracle Network telethon took place. Over $530,000 were raised at the end of the night. The goal of the annual fundraiser is to benefit the children of the Concho Valley and to thank the sponsors who raised money. Special segments featured Miracle Kids and their stories. This year's hosts were Jay Michaels, our news director David Wagner, and Delane Hale. At least one person is dead and 6 are injured after a crane fell on top of a Dallas apartment building. This afternoon, heavy winds passing through caused a crane to collapse into the side of a downtown Dallas apartment building. The crash was so powerful that several floors of living spaces and parking decks fell on top of each other. Officials have confirmed one woman has died from her injuries.
We have 3 live fine dogs on scene who are going to go inside and try and ensure to the best of their abilities whether there's anyone still in there alive or deceased or otherwise.
This was deemed as unusual as most crane collapses involve crashes into vacant properties. Authorities have found the remains of a missing Texas police chief, Chris Reed. On Friday, the Kemah PD chief was on a fishing boat with his wife when suddenly it was hit by a large wake that knocked him into the water. His wife did not go overboard and was not injured. However, he disappeared. The Coast Guard and about 25 other agencies joined a 40-hour search before his body was found today in the Houston Ship Channel.
Deeply saddened by this devastating loss for Chris's family, for our police department, for our community, and our heartfelt condolences go out to Chris and his family. We will continue to keep him and his family in our prayers.
Reed was a retired para-Army trooper, a former city manager, and served on a school board. According to a University of Texas study, 79,000 Texas children are victims of human trafficking, and Austin is one of its hotspots. On Saturday, a unique hackathon gave high schoolers the space to try and find solutions. Gary Cooper has more.
These kids, all from high schools in and around Austin, were put into groups and assigned to think of ways to save other kids' lives. They had a few hours to get to know each other, think of plans using social media and marketing to connect to kids trapped in trafficking rings, and present their plans to judges. Cecile Larcher says it was painful.
I was well aware that it was evident in the United States, but I didn't realize how prominent it is within Austin.
The Human Trafficking Hotline says Austin is ranked number 14 for number of police calls about trafficking. If anyone would know, it's Sophia Struther. She's one of the judges here.
We saw some presentations where they had created Instagram profiles, websites already, did interviews, quizzes. So they really took this passionately and took it seriously, which I thought was phenomenal.
Struther is a victim herself.
So my abuse started at 9 when my father started to molest me, and then after he passed, my mom struggled with drug abuse. For so long, I thought that my name was currency.
The group that won today gets to split $500. Larcher's group didn't win, but
We were invited to go to the Bob Bullock Museum and curate an exhibit based on human trafficking that will travel around Texas.
in a way, it's a small win against the fight to end child trafficking in Texas and everywhere else.
Yes, it's devastating that people my age are going through these slavery-type situations, and I'm at home safe and sound.
Coming up on KSAN News, Wall Baseball brought home the state trophy yesterday. We'll hear more from the Hawks later on in sports. Also, let's head over to Chris Ramirez in the Storm Team Weather Center for a check of the weather. Chris?
Yes, Emily, all the severe thunderstorm watches have expired for the Concho Valley, but we're still seeing some strong storms to the south of San Angelo near Kimball County. And of course, that's going to affect our allergens for tomorrow. We're going to see allergen levels in the low category. Yesterday, we were sitting at a 4.9, today at a 5.1, and tomorrow at a 0.6, with the main allergens being grasses. I'll have your full weather forecast when we come back.
You're watching KSAN Weekend News with Emily Elisha, meteorologist Chris Ramirez, and Rachel Turnock with sports.